Alrighty, Geminis. So this is going to be a reading for August 24th through the 31st. How are you guys? I hope you guys are excited to start this new week. We're going into September. And this is going to be strictly guidance for this week. You guys know how this works. Everything that I will say in this reading may or may not pertain to you specifically. So take everything with a grain of salt. And we're going to go ahead and get straight into this, okay? If you do want a personal reading with me as well, please make sure you do check out the description box and the comment section. That is where you're going to find that information. Okay. And also make sure you guys sign up for my Patreon. I suggest that everybody sign up after the 31st. So beginning the month of September, because we will have new content uploaded there. Okay. So what's going on with my Geminis for August 21st? To the 31st. Okay, and then we're going to keep them all upside down until I'm ready to view them. And postcard. Give me one postcard for my Geminis. What's the message from their spirit guides for this week? Okay, and then we're actually going to shuffle the cards for the actual full spread. Spread for my Geminis for August 24th through the 31st. August 24th through the 31st, and the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Geminis. What's going on for the week? Give me an 8-card spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. All right, perfect. So let's get straight into the reading, okay? And we'll get into these after we're done. So looking at the first set of cards, the cards we have here, we have synchronicities, we have the world, and we have truth, okay? And then bottom of the deck, we do have aura. So just looking at the oracle cards I pulled for you guys, I feel like this week is centered around you guys really getting your spiritual body on point, okay, or getting your spiritual body in the right place. Am I making sense right now? When I say like your spiritual body, I mean like your spiritual essence, or your what is the word? Yeah, your spiritual essence, like making sure that you guys are cleansing your space, for one. Also with this, I'm getting a sense of like, I don't know if I'm using the right words. I feel like it's another word that I want to use, but it's not coming to me. So some of you guys are like, what the fuck is Crystal saying right now? I'm sorry. It's trying to come to me right now, but I can't find the word. But this is all about you guys taking the time to work on your aura. This could be like in a spiritual sense. This could be in a physical sense as well, like making sure that you're not taking in so many toxins in your body, whether this is substances, whether this is you eating too much bad food for you. Also, this is like dealing with people who are energetically negative and them affecting your aura as well. So for a lot of you guys, you need to protect your energy this week. That's really what you guys do need to keep in mind. All right. Moving past that, what I'm seeing for you guys as well, I feel like a lot of things are going to be lining up this week, or things are just going to start adding up. For some of you guys, you could be seeing like repeating numbers, or you could be thinking about something and actually manifest it in the physical. Like say, for instance, you're thinking about Q-tips. Okay, you guys know I'm random. Say you're thinking about Q-tips, and then you know, a Q-tip commercial comes on TV or something like that. I know that's weird, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like you having certain thoughts, and then in the physical, your angels are kind of reinforcing whatever ideas may be coming in. And for a lot of you guys, this could even be synchronicity showing up as far as like, okay, you realizing that it's time for you to move. For some of you guys, you've been wanting to move location. Some of you guys, you've been wanting to travel. For others of you, this could even be you realizing that certain cycles in your life are really needing to be kind of closed out, and that you need to move forward and really see that the world is at your fingertips and that you can manifest anything that you truly want here. But you do need to get that inner clarity, or you need to have that inner realization. I feel like this week there may be some sort of inner realization with the truth card that may shake some shit up a little bit. For a lot of you guys, it's not going to be in a negative sense, but it's definitely going to shake stuff up, because when the truth is out, you know, the truth is not always settling. But moving forward, looking at the postcard I pulled for you guys for this week, this is going to be the message from your spirit guides. It says, "Dear you, there is a balance between activity, rest, and ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is to surrender, and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the current, When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow of cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Why can't I read today? I'm so sorry, guys. Enjoy the flow and trust these currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drink, smiling at your success." So sorry about the way I was reading that, but basically this card is talking about you guys having a balance between, yes, taking action, but also taking a step back, and also understanding how ebb and flow works, and also understanding that you need to trust in the divine and go with the flow, really and truly. Now, let's look at your love life. The cards we did pull for that, we do have Love Yourself First, and it says, "Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive." And we also have Retreat, and it says, "It is time to disconnect from the world." So for my Geminis for this week, I'm getting a sense of you guys really putting your self-respect first, or a lot of you guys needing to put your self-respect first when it comes to a relationship you may have with someone. For some of you guys, this could be like a relationship you're keeping on the DL, like on the down low, where you're not really telling people about it, or you could be in a relationship where people know about it. But for a lot of you guys, there may be some things that need to be corrected in the relationship, and some of you guys may be trying to take time to be alone with your partner this week, or for some of you guys, you do need to, so that you guys can get an understanding as to where the relationship is going. For some of you guys, this could even be you guys splitting up. But the advice that I have for this week when it comes to love, we do have, it says forgiveness, and it says, "Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine." And then I also have "Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life." So this is basically the guidance I'm getting from this is you guys do need to make sure you're not holding on to the ideals of what you've gone through in the past. And also, yes, understand why, or not understand why. Well, there is a need for you to understand why things take place, but there's a need for you to realize that the more you keep yourself stuck in the energy of what a situation was, especially if it was a bad experience, you're just reliving that same experience. And if you keep thinking that, okay, in the future that you're going to manifest the same situation, subconsciously you are. So imagine all unwanted things or unwanted thoughts to really dissolve, because for a lot of you guys, you could manifest it in the physical if you keep thinking negatively, okay? So now let's actually get into the spread, okay? And I already pulled the cards. We're just going to go ahead and lay them out. And this is going to be a different type of weekly spread. So for the theme of the week, the positive influences that may affect the week, the negative influences that may affect the week, what you need to focus on. Let go of this. Your message from spirit and the guidance. So this is going to be different. Make sure you guys can see. All right. So getting into the first card, this is going to represent the theme of the week for you guys. We have the Nine of Cups. So for the Nine of Cups being here, a lot of you guys are actually going to be in higher spirits emotionally. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be also working towards getting a sense of like emotional fulfillment when it comes to like some creative things that you may be working on. For some of you guys, you could be like working on a project behind the scenes and ready to release it. Also with the Nine of Cups, this could be you just trying to focus on self-happiness and having to really work on being emotionally content with yourself. For a lot of you guys as well, this may be you feeling a sense of satisfaction financially with the Queen of Coins, or you could be dealing with a earth sign here. But a lot of you guys could be just feeling as if you're in a good space. You could be working on your health as well this week and really just healing from some very traumatic things, and also just moving into higher spirits as far as like healing again from traumatic experiences and actually just having more hope for the future. And for a lot of you guys, again, this is you guys trying to push towards that financial success if you aren't there already. Now, when it comes to the positive influences that may affect your week, I do have the High Priestess. With this may be you guys intuitively kind of knowing what that positive influence is going to be. For some of you guys, you may know about some big things that may happen this week. For others of you, this could be like a secret project you have that you're going to be finally releasing, like I said before. Also with the High Priestess, this may even be you guys getting like some sort of reading that puts you on the best foot. With the High Priestess as well, clarified by the Five of Swords. For some of you guys, the positive influences that you guys intuitively know what to do with the situation where somebody's playing mind games with you. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you will be able to set yourself free from this with the Eight of Cups if you really take the time to set yourself free from this, especially if this is a very toxic relationship. All right, this could even be with the Pisces. But what I am seeing for the negative influence that may affect your week, I do have the Four of Swords. So for some of you guys, this could be you guys being upset about having to take a break from someone or being on a break from someone. For others of you as well, this may be you guys need to take a step back for a second to really get a good idea of what you're going to do with your foundation moving forward. And with the World card, for some of you guys, you're needing to learn a bigger lesson when it comes to what you've been encountering in your life, as far as you needing to take control over your situation, or for some of you guys, like certain lessons when it comes to certain people you've been dealing with. But yeah, there is a need for you guys to take a step back right now to really see things from a higher perspective so that you can close this cycle that you guys have been running on, okay? But what I am seeing for what you guys do need to focus on this week, I do have the Hermit. And for a lot of you guys, this is taking the time to get your own inner clarity, not really worried about other people too much. This is more of you guys finding your own inner light and finding your way when it comes to like which direction you're wanting to go in, like on a soul level, not even in a financial sense. For some of you guys, that could be if that is what you're going through. But for a lot of you guys, it's more of you going within about the issues you may have in your relationship or the internal issues that are still eating you up that aren't really there presently, but have been there in the past. And for some of you guys, you do need to get through that. For some of you guys also, there may be like some sort of creative block with the Five of Wands. You may be having so many ideas coming in, but they don't kind of coexist, and it could be like confusing the shit out of you. So for a lot of you guys, you do need to get some inner clarity. Now, when it comes to what I'm seeing for what you need to let go of for this week, I do have the Temperance. What this could be a Sagittarius. For others of you, this could be like your need to be... For some of you guys, this is your need to like keep trying to get into a relationship with somebody where there's other people attached. For some of you guys, or like you trying to fix things with somebody whose focus is elsewhere. And for some of you guys, you do need to go within about why you keep going back to somebody who you feel stuck on, or you feel like there's no resolution with for some reason. And what I'm seeing for what you do need to, or the message from Spirit, excuse me, I have the Three of Cups. And again, with the Three of Cups, is Spirit saying you guys are able to really step into a level of accomplishment and feeling a level of success if you put your focus in the right place. For a lot of you guys as well, when it comes to what you're dealing with your love life, if there is some sort of issue with like a third party or like you guys breaking up to make up, you guys really need to take in consideration of whether or not that is emotionally fulfilling you and if you can keep putting up with this. And for some of you guys, you need to take a perspective of like having self-respect. And I guess that's going back to the self-respect card that we had earlier. Okay. But the last two cards are going to represent the mantras or the advice you guys need to keep in your mind for this week. We do have the Knight of Swords and the Justice card here. So with this, there's a need for you guys to understand that whenever you guys impulsively act, there's a consequence. And that's just what I got straight off the bat with these two cards paired together. Very straightforward. If you act out of impulse, there is a consequence. And take that however you want to take that, okay? If you act in impulse when you shop, act in impulse when it comes to getting back with someone, act in impulse to do whatever, you are going to face consequences. And the consequences could be good or bad. But make sure as well with this that you guys are using your determination and also your ability to have laser focus on things. Use that to your advantage so that you guys can balance out your situation. And also this is going back to that understanding when it's time to rest and when it's time to take action as well. So I feel like this week you guys don't need to rush into anything as well. You guys do need to make sure you are looking at the pros and cons first and actually going about things from a very balanced perspective, okay? But that's pretty much what I'm seeing for you guys for this week. I hope that I was able to give you some sort of guidance. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will talk to you guys later. Make sure you guys like this video and comment below and subscribe. And again, if you do want a personal reading, my website will be listed below in the description as well as the comment section. And I will see you guys later. Bye, Geminis.